And welcome back, everybody. How are you guys doing? Hope you're having a fantastic day wherever you are in the big wide world. We're back. We're live once again. We're obviously going to be playing some Blitz before we start playing Entitled Tuesday, which will be starting in about 20 minutes. So time for a couple of quickies, maybe like 3 or 4 games, depending on the time situation. So that's what we're going to be doing. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you enjoyed the break. Thank you so much to Quantum Yankee for the 2-month resub. Thank you so much. Magnus won. I did not watch the match closely. I saw that he won the first game. It was very sort of game where it seemed like Fabiano was not super sharp. So you know, I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is, but credit to Magnus for playing a great match and winning. I mean, I think that's all you can really say. I am going to play rook to c8 here, maybe c5 next move. Have I seen Noterbeck spanking a Ronin 20 moves? I saw the results. Like I said, I didn't look really closely at what was going on, but I did see the results. So I'm gonna go bishop f8, attack the pawn. I could play a5 somewhere. I think a5 is a move here, maybe. We'll see. I mean, he does a b5. He could take also. I just take. I don't know what's going on. A little bit underdeveloped here since I moved the bishop back and I didn't castle my king, but nonetheless, it seems like a decent position. So let's see what happens. Thanks so much to Chat CPT for the 38-month resub. Thanks so much to Chat CPT, appreciate it. So yeah, anyway, you guys, we are gonna be playing Title Tuesday. We're gonna play like three or four games. Why are there only 4K viewers? Because we literally just booted up our stream. That's why. So we have not been streaming non-stop today. I decided to elect to do the opposite of what I normally do. I guess c5 is move. The question is, do I want to take? I'm just gonna go c5. I don't care. I could have taken first and then gone c5, but I was worried about some kind of sack here. So he takes. I assume I do have bishop c5 here, which looks completely fine. I just want to make sure there are no tricks here effectively. So that's why I was looking at whether I should take first or not. I mean, I can take with the rook, which looks correct, to hit the knight here, and I think my position here is quite decent. Queen d2, I expect that. Now the thing is, do I take or do I play like queen c7? Actually, queen c7 might give him some b6, so I think queen c8 looks like a very rock solid move to hit the knight on c3 here. He could try some h3. We'll see what he does, but overall I'm feeling pretty good about my position. He goes rook b3, which I kind of expected. Now I think I should take the knight on f3 here. This way, when I take and go knight b6, now I can jump with knight c4. I have d4 as well, and I think my position's pretty good here. I won't go so far as to say it's winning, but it looks pretty good. I have 6 15-second ads. Well, for that I do apologize, my friends, but welcome to Twitch. So rook c4 is a move to play queen c5. I can also castle. I mean, rook c4, bishop e2, rook d4, bishop d3. I don't have a good continuation. I think I'm just going to castle here and play rook d8 next turn. If g4, I guess I just go back. If he moves the knight, he hangs a4 or knight c4. So I think I'm doing quite well. Thank you so much to Hell Bunny for the 6 months. Thank you so much to Hell Bunny. Appreciate it. Thank you for the 6-month resub. What is my current score? My current score is 0 out of 0. Title Tuesday will be starting fairly soon. Not quite yet. I guess I'll just go like, I don't know, rook d8's a move. Rook c4 is also a decent move here. Maybe rook c4 and rook b4. But I think I actually don't see a good reason not to play queen c7 and just go for the legendary triple stack. Because if he moves the knight, I just take the pawn on a4 here. So anyway, yeah, so he goes g4. Now I do have knight h4, but knight e7 looks completely reasonable. Knight g7 also reasonable. Bishop e2. Okay, I line up the legendary triple stack, and now I'm gonna take c3 or c2. Looking pretty scary for my opponent. He goes rook f3, which maybe hangs on for a move. g5 is obviously an option. Knight c4 also looks quite decent. I don't know if knight c4 is actually a good move though. I gave him this. Now I'm gonna go g5. Gonna try to mess this up a little bit here. I don't know if this is actually good. It goes b6. I assume I play queen to d8. This must be correct. And now I have knight g6, I think, to hit the pawn on f4. If he pushes, he loses the pawn on e5 here. I could take with the other knight. I think I just take with this knight probably. I can also take b6 now, and there's no good fossils. Everything is covered. Knight a3. I don't have rook b5. I guess I go queen c7 here. He takes. I will take back. Very sharp position. I can take with the pawn or the knight. I think I take with the pawn just to open up some squares here. Again, I'm up a pawn in this position. I should be better. Whether it's actually winning or not remains to be seen. I think I go rook d5, queen c5 here, or queen b6 or rook e8. I think I'll play queen to b6. Again, there's no increment either, so I do need to be fairly precise. I think I'm gonna go knight g6 and knight f4. I don't care if he takes. I'll just take and go knight f4 here. I don't know if I like knight g6 that much. Maybe there was a better move, but it is what it is. Now there's rook e5, which I think just, oh, rook e5, queen f3 or something, and there's some kind of weird repetition. If I go knight f4, that's no good. If I go queen c6, that's no good. Knight f4 looks correct. Let's just play it. He goes h4. Guess not h6, obviously. I am a little bit low on time here, so I do need to pick up some speed potentially. Go here, I guess. And take e2 and take g5. Maybe I'll just take and now I'm up a pawn here. It's an end game. Quite a long ways to go, but I should be fine. He goes rook f6. I guess I just take. Let's go here. I mean, I should be winning here. I mean, this pawn is just too advanced. I can just hide the king. Okay, we got to win. Good first game. Let's play a couple more. Let's play e4 this time. Thank you so much to K Breda for the 3 and Jeff. Thank you to Quantum Yankee for the 100 bits as well. Let's play more Viennas here. Knight f3, bishop c4, very standard stuff. Magus said he played a6 because PH had been checking and I felt that it was not that bad. Okay, well, I mean, I went 10 out of 10 before losing the last round with a3, a6. So clearly a3 and a6 are not bad moves at the end of the day. Let's play a3 here. Thank you so much to Alex the D for the tier 1, knight e2, knight g3. How's this guy in NM? The reason this guy is in NM, I played him before. He had a different account. He's an NM because simply I'm guessing there aren't the tournaments in Russia. That's all that I can say, or all I can perceive, is that there just aren't the opportunities for him to compete. That's all I assume, because he's a very, very good player. Very, very good player. I'm gonna go king h1. I don't know if it's a good move. Okay, now if I take and play like, yeah, I think I'll take here. Takes. Okay, I can play knight e4. I think I'll just trade. Let's trade. Go like queen g4, pressure on the pawn, knight f5, maybe f4. Hard to judge what's going on. I'm gonna go f4 here. If knight d4, I have c4 or b4 potentially. So a lot of options here. Things which is Zoidbar for the 25 months. Knight h5, also a very serious threat potentially. Takes. I'll take with a bishop, of course. If f5, I just go queen h5. Goes bishop d6. Now that seems like a bad move. I think I go knight f5, threaten the checkmate. This looks quite scary for my opponent here. I mean, maybe he's okay somehow, but this looks pretty dangerous. They're big sacks on h6, bunch of weaknesses here. So yeah, let's see what we get here. A couple of options for my opponent. He has bishop e5, rook g8. Those maybe are the only two options that I see that are playable right off. Neither of them look particularly great though. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do if he plays rook g8, which is the move that I kind of assumed he would play. I guess I will just take and go queen f4, threaten both the pawns here with the classic whatever you want to call this. This is like the pyramid of Giza or something. I don't know what you call it. Thank you to Monkex for the subscription with Prime. Thank you so much to Monkex. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, big threats here. Knight h6 and queen h6 is a big mate threat. d6 is also weak. Again, we'd have a classic pyramid. Lobster claw. I don't know what the lobster claw is, but that's something. So yeah, if we can, I want to win 4 out of, I'd like to get in 4 quickies. If not, then it'll just be like probably 3 games, depending on the time situation. Obviously he resigns. Let's go again. Okay, so 6 and 6 is 12. So okay, let's play g6 again. Okay, I'll play a6 and b5. Pretty standard stuff. I won the title Tuesday with 10 points out of 11. Unfortunately, I lost the last round, so I did not achieve immortality, but you know, it is what it is, as the saying goes. Okay, it goes bishop b3. I'll go here. I don't know what this is actually. Wait, I have knight c6 maybe. I also have knight f6. Okay, this is getting kind of dank. I don't know what's going on here. This is kind of weird. I'm gonna go knight g4, hit the bishop, takes, and like queen b6 or something. There might be some tricks here. I don't know if this is actually good, but it's weird. So weird is always good. Weird is always good, as we like to say. I think a dirty flagger for the 28th. Thing to sheep with me for the 100 bits. Things I'm a sheep with me. Appreciate it. Yeah. Hello from the West Coast. Boyfriend told me about you. He lives in Holland. I'm happy to catch you live. Thank you for the 100 bits. Sheep with me. Yeah. What I think of the cow opening, as I said before, it's not actually an original opening. It's something that I actually knew of in the late 90s into the early 2000s, because someone actually was playing it a lot in Crazy House, which, by the way, our next decathlon event will be Crazy House for that matter. But I think it's reasonable. I don't think it's like great. I don't think it's horrible either. I think it's decent. Dirty flagler or flagger, I don't know, but let's just take. Can I use the toilet variation? I don't know what the toilet variation is, so you guys will have to elucidate me on what that is. I'm gonna take and play d6 here, I think, or not. Actually, no, knight f6 to hit the pawn, and then I'm gonna castle, play like d6, b6. I don't really know if this is good or not, but it's probably playable. I think it's gonna sure retaliate OW for the 3 months. Okay, I'm gonna go d6, probably queen c7, maybe b6. I think b6 is decent to stop c5. Now I'll go like queen c7 and knight e5 and try to play against the weaknesses. Let's go here. Probably some bishop e3, maybe bishop g5. Okay, that's decent. I can play knight d7. Knight d7, knight d4, rook e8 is okay. Is takes really a problem? I don't think it is, but I don't really want to find out. So I'll go knight d7 and probably rook e8. After knight d4, just guard the pawns. And basically what I'm trying to argue here is that in the long run I should be okay. I don't know if I am actually okay. He goes there, right? So now I can play f6 and e6. It's starting to remind me of my younger years. There was an opening that I used to play a lot in the Sicilian Con where you basically give up some materials. So I can play e6 again. I can also just go f6. I think I'm just gonna play bishop b7 and then knight e5 and try to win the pawn. Like knight e5, queen d4. I can always go f6. I think rook c8 is fine too. So bishop f2. I guess I'll just move my queen out of the way here. Queen d2. At some point I have to go after this pawn. It's a question of when and how. But I think my bishop on b7 is also a little bit misplaced based on the old lines that I remember. I don't want to get too low on time. How do I do this? I'm just gonna go back to d8. This isn't great, but I don't actually know what I'm supposed to do, so I'm just gonna slow play this with maybe like, how do I activate my pieces? e5 is a move here potentially. Maybe just like rook d8. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm moving way too slowly. I just got to go fast. Okay, I think what I'm gonna play now is I think actually I am gonna go e5 here and play like rook b8 maybe. Let's go here. Not a good position at all. Let's go back. Knight d5. I just take. I am in some trouble. Let's play h5. Knight h6, just king g7. Go. I guess I'll play like bishop c6 maybe, and then rook b8. Very ugly position. Okay, I'll go back. Let's just go. I'm gonna just sack a pawn. I don't care. I'll just sack the pawn and play like rook b8 or rook e6 here. And it is what it is. Let's go knight a4, hit the pawn on c3. He'll trade. I'll take back. Trying to figure this out. It goes knight d5, but now I can take. I go like, oh wait, I've got knight d5 maybe. I also have knight a2. Wait a second. Rook c8. I want to play knight d5. I think. Okay, I've got to move though. I guess I'll just go for this. This is not what I wanted to play. Yeah, this is, I misplayed this. Now I'm just in a lot of trouble. Knight c7 back maybe, or maybe like knight c5. Yeah, now I'll go here. Nah, I threw this hard. He goes a4, so let's go here. I mean, you can obviously take. Okay, I should be able to draw this. Oh, he makes a draw. Okay, that's kind of nice that he took the draw. He didn't have to. He could have tried to flag me, but okay, I survive a very dangerous game there. Very dangerous game. I was probably in a lot of trouble in that game. Okay, let's just go f4, play simple chess. d6, let's go knight f3. Pretty standard stuff so far. Knight f6, I guess I castle, of course. I don't know if f5 is right, but I'm gonna play it anyway with like bishop g5 and put a lot of pressure here. Let's go here. Okay, f4, I guess I'll go knight d5 here. Maybe just g3, try to open up the position a little bit. Maybe I knight h4, knight f5 also, but whatever, it's just chess. He takes. Now I can take with a bishop here, which I assume is correct. Queen d7. Now I assume I will take. Now I have knight h4, I have gf4 also. I can also just take. Okay, let me think for a second. Knight h4, queen g4, gf4, ef4, knight h4, queen g4, takes c3. I think I'm gonna go for this one. When he takes, I'm gonna go knight h4, knight f5. That's my idea. I have c3, I think. I have it, although maybe I'm wrong. I can also go king h1 here, but yeah, I think I just go knight h4, takes, and rook f4, and this should be good. I hit the knight here. Knight e5. Okay, now I assume I should play. I have knight f5. I also have like rook f2 maybe. Knight f5, knight g6 is kind of an issue potentially. Potentially being the key word, or is it? Let's go here. I'm way too slow though. I'm way down on clock here somehow. Yeah, I don't know why I'm so slow. I know I've also misplayed this game too. Goes c5, which is not great. Because now I get knight f5 and I get b3. Now I'm actually probably just cleanly better here. If I play b3, just have to make sure. Yeah, because bishop d4 I just take, and so now with rook g2 and rook f1 I should be winning. It's 4:55, so Title Tuesday is going to be starting pretty soon. Let's go here. But we do have enough time to get the last game in. f6. Okay, let's just go. I think I'll tickle the rook and then go back like to d2 maybe. I think they're a velvet camp for the 5 months. Now I have c3 d4 and it's very, very hard to play for black. And knight e7 I expect. If I go d4 takes knight f5, de5. I mean, I should be winning, but let's just trust your instinct and go with it. Takes, or takes.
Just resubbed for 6 months.
Assume I just take and then go bishop c3. Let's attack the knight. This should actually just be very straightforward here with bishop f6. Let's just take. We'll go check and then rook d2 maybe to hit the pawn. I don't think you can easily guard it. Rook d7 maybe, then e5. Yeah, this should just be winning here. I'm up a pawn already. Knight e5. Okay, I guess I can also just take, I guess, but let's just take. Maybe e5, e6. Yeah, it's just GG. Why not? I guess I'll just go here, and yeah, there's nothing he can really do here. He's time is even, but I have too much material. I think there's a Barcer bet. Let's just take an e7. Thank you so much to E Preston for the 6 and Snowy Castles for the 5. All right, you guys, let's get going. It is time for Tilted Tuesday. Let me change the scene.